Hello and welcome to your English news broadcast live on ERi-TV. It's exactly 10:30 p.m. on Eritrea's local time from our headquarters at Asmara with your domestic and international news in brief. I'm Zahra Badori, but first we'll begin with your major headlines for this broadcast. An announcement from the Ministry of Health. Soil and water conservation, popular campaign, and training on administration of finance. Germany suspends military mission in Mali. US, Indonesia, and Australia hold live fire drills as well. Welcome to your reports in brief. On your health report, one patient has been diagnosed positive for COVID-19 in tests carried out today at testing stations in the central region. On the other hand, 4 patients who have been receiving medical treatment in hospitals in the central region have recovered fully and have been discharged from the facility. The total number of recovered patients has accordingly increased to 9,957, while the number of deaths stands at 103. The total number of confirmed cases in the country to date has increased to 10,134. Ministry of Health, Asmara, 13th August 2022. Residents of 21 villages in Barrikh subzone central region are conducting a praiseworthy soil and water conservation as well as greening campaign beginning from March this year. According to Major Mengistaab, head of the agricultural office in the subzone, so far 1,200 hectares of terraces and 1,350 meters of water diversion schemes have been constructed and 250,000 tree seedlings planted, pointing out that the program that started with strong participation of the residents is near completion. Mr. Tasfu Fisahatzion, administrator of the subzone, commanded the interest the residents demonstrated, indicating that forests in the subzone is in good condition. Mr. Mehratab Bahalibi, representative of the Forest Area and Wildlife Authority in the subzone, said that that will have significant contribution in the development of wildlife. On your final domestic, the National Union of Eritrean Women branch in the southern region organized training program on administration and finance to 37 women from the 12 subzones in the region. The training included administration concept, and its importance, role of communication in administration, as well as material and financial management. The objective of the training was to develop the capacity of members that are engaged in administration and finance sector and enable them to provide a timely and effective service to the public. Speaking at the concluding event of the training, Mrs. Sannai Taforki, head of the union branch in the region, called on the trainees to apply the training they were provided in efficiently serving the public. Mrs. Takhatisfa Mikhail, president of the NUEW, on her part said that the program is part and parcel of the mission of the union to develop the overall capacity of the members, called on the trainees to become exemplary in their area of work and cooperation with the government and public institutions. At the event, a 6-month activity assessment as well as future programs had been discussed. We'll be back with your international reports after this short break. Do stay tuned for more. And on your global report, Germany has suspended almost of its operations in Mali after the local military-led government denied rights to a United Nations peacekeeping mission. A spokesman for the German Defense Ministry said at a regular news conference on Friday that the Millennium government has once again refused to give Felver rights to a flight planned for today for the rotation of personnel. In response, Germany had decided to suspend until further notice the operation of their reconnaissance forces and a CH-53 transport flight. Government spokesman Stefan Habestreet said Germany was prepared in principle to participate in an international peacekeeping mission, but only if this was supported by the Melanian government. Defense Minister Christine Lamberchet received assurance that overflight rights would be restored from her Melanian counterpart, Sadio Camara, as recently as Thursday. Mali, however, with its population of about 20 million, has experienced 3 military coups since 2012 and is considered extremely unstable. Since the most recent coup in May 2021, the country has been led by a military transitional government that is said to maintain close relations with Russia. On your final report, soldiers from the U.S., Indonesia, and Australia joined a live-fire drill on Friday, part of an annual joint combat exercise in Sumatra Islands, aimed growing Chinese maritime activity in the Indo-Pacific region. Total of more than 5,000 personnel from U.S., Indonesia, Australia, Japan, Singapore are participating in the year's Super Garuda shelled exercises, making them the largest since they began in the year 2009. The expanded drills are seen by China as a threat. However, Chinese state media have accused the U.S. of building an Indo-Pacific alliance similar to NATO to limit China's growing military and diplomatic influence in the region. The United Kingdom, Canada, France, India, Malaysia, South Korea, New Zealand, Papua New Guinea, and Eastern Timor also sent observers to the exercise, which began early this month. The U.S. Indo-Pacific Commander Adam Jones C. Colino said that the 14 nationals involved in the training are signaling their stronger ties as China grows increasingly assertive in claiming virtually the entire South China Sea and holds exercise threatening self-ruled Taiwan. We'll continue to help deliver a free and open Indo-Pacific and be ready when we need to respond to any contingency, Aquilino said. Indonesia and China, however, enjoy generally positive ties, but Jakarta has expressed concerns about what it sees as Chinese encouragement in its inclusive economic zone in the South China Sea. Dear viewers, that is all for now with your domestic and international news in brief. Until we're back with some more news, stay and enjoy the rest of our programs. But until then, this is a recap of your major headlines for this hour's broadcast. An announcement from the Ministry of Health. Soil and Water Conservation Popular Campaign and training on administration and finance. Germany suspends military mission in Mali. And last but not least, U.S., Indonesia, and Australia hold live-fire drills. Do enjoy the rest of our programs here on ERi-TV until we're back with some more news from our headquarters at Asmara. Thanks for watching once more, and have a nice one.